Hello entrepreneurs, welcome back to Business Book Club. Here we learn, review and discuss powerful business ideas from powerful business books. Following a previous video, we are continuing with the first chapter of the book 0 to 1 titled The Challenge of the Future. When we think about the future, we all hope for a future of progress. And progress, according to Peter Thiel, could take one of two forms. It could either be horizontal or vertical. Horizontal or extensive progress is when we are copying things that already exist. That is, when we go from 1 to n. And vertical or intensive progress is when we create new things. That is, when we go from 0 to 1. Out of these two, as you already know, vertical or intensive progress is much harder to imagine because that requires doing something that nobody has done before. For example, if you have a typewriter and build 100, you have made horizontal progress. If you have a typewriter and you build a word processor, you have made vertical progress. In a macro level, the single word for horizontal progress is globalization. Taking something that has worked somewhere and trying to make it everywhere. And the single word for vertical progress is technology. And just to be clear, when we say technology, we are not limited to computers. And according to Peter Thiel, any new and better way of doing things is technology. The sad thing though is, in this age of globalization, where we're just copying things that have already worked in the so-called developed nations of the West and pasting it in the so-called developing nations of the East, aren't we moving towards becoming more and more convergent and same? As a matter of fact, even our everyday language suggests that we believe in a kind of technological end of history. The division of the world into the so-called developing and developed nations implies that the developed nations have already achieved the achievable and the poorer developing nations just need to catch up. This is where Peter Thiel gives his answer to the contrarian question that we talked about in the previous video. He says, most people believe the future of the world will be defined by globalization. But the truth is, technology matters more. Technology matters more. Provoking thought, isn't it? In the next video, we'll continue with this first chapter, The Challenge of the Future from 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. Make sure you're also reading this book along with us. And if you don't already have a copy of 0 to 1, you can get it from Amazon.in using the link provided in the description section. And if you're an entrepreneur, definitely make sure to be part of our community and subscribe to Business Book Club's YouTube channel. Now, a question for you. Do you agree with Peter Thiel when he says, for the future of our world, technology is much more important than globalization? And if so, why? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all the problems you're solving by means of the products and services your business provides. You're surely making the world a better place. Keep fighting the good fight, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!